What's going on, Vault Dwellers? It's Top Ranking Noob, and I'm back at it again with another helpful video for Fallout 76. And hey, if you guys want to check out some cool Fallout 76 gear, make sure you head on over to U4GM. I'm going to be putting a link down in the description along with a coupon code that's going to be saving you 5%. So for those of you that are new to Fallout 76, I'm not sure if you are aware of this, but if you had a full set of Excavator Power Armor, it's going to provide you with an extra 100 pounds of carry weight, which is really going to help you while you're questing to prevent you from having to dump all of that good junk that you've come across in your adventures. Not only that, but you can equip Excavator Power Armor as low as level 25. And I'm going to be showing you where to find these plans, as well as how to craft it and where the best places that I found to get the crafting material are. Also worth noting for those of you that are on PC, at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving away a free Power Armor set, an Excavator Power Armor for level 25 players, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys find this video helpful, and if you do, be sure to smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Also, hitting that bell, you'll be the first to be notified I upload new videos and do these giveaways. With all that being said, let's get started. Now, in order to get the plans, we need to head south of Vault 76. There's a location called the Garrahan Mining Headquarters. And if you look on the map, it's next to these like twin-looking mansion in the sky areas. It's the Garrahan Mining Headquarters. I think I mispronounced that the first time. So get out of Vault 76 and head south. Now, when you fast travel here, you should spawn right at this point. Of course, you might be walking here. But there's actually two ways inside this building. Right on the side of this parking lot, there's this door right down there. I don't recommend going through that way just because it's a little more confusing. If you go from the parking lot right into the front door is the easiest way to navigate to the computer that we're going to need to access to. Watch out for these mines. They'll tear you apart. So when you go through that front area, just sprint down the stairs. And from there, all you need to do is go into the building. So it's pretty easy to navigate from here. We should spawn into the building. We're just going to head down this entry staircase and hang a left. There will be different enemies there, and they usually spawn to about your level. So ideally, they shouldn't be level 50. We're going to find this staircase and head down. And once we're down here on the basement level, there's going to be this laboratory just over to the right. And it's a big open room. It's pretty easy to tell if you're in the right spot. There's one computer on the table of this lab, and this is where we're going to get the schematics at. So we've already found the right computer. The top option is going to say Excavator Module Blueprints. All we need to do is click on that, and we are now going to have the plans or the blueprints to click that, create that Excavator Power Armor. Now, in order to craft Power Armor, we are going to need a Power Armor frame. And so if you do see one down here, you might as well pick it up. Other than that, I have a lot of other Power Armor location videos where you can get these frames at. But if we're already here, it makes no sense not to grab it. Alright, so now that was the easy part. Now comes the fun part. That comes to crafting it. In order to do this, you're going to need that Power Armor frame and, of course, a crafting station. Now, when you pick up the schematics, you're going to get a quest, and at the end of the quest, you'll get a plan for the Power Armor station. But in order to do that, you have to actually complete crafting the Excavator Power Armor. So you might have to find either a buddy's Power Armor station or just one lying around the wastelands. But other than that, we can see here all the different items that we need, and I'm going to show you the easiest places to get these. All in all, we're going to need black titanium, glass, rubber, screws, steel, gear, oil, springs, and nuclear material. One thing to make this grind a little less painful for you is if you get the perk card called Powersmith. If you level this up to level 2, crafting Power Armor is going to cost less material, and it's going to take you about half as long to farm the materials you're going to need in order to craft this Power Armor set. So the first place that I'm going to take you in order to grind most of these materials is the Blackwater Mines. I've done a video on this before about how it's great for getting shotgun shells and cap stashes, things along them lines. But when it comes to Excavator Power Armor, it's a great place to get most of the materials that we're going to need. We're going to get black titanium, steel, rubber, glass, oil, all kinds of great things. Most of which we're going to loot right off of these mole miners. For example, we see this mole miner has a miner suit scrap. That's going to have gear, black titanium, and steel on it. They're also going to have breathers, and the breathers are going to be made out of aluminum as well as rubber. We don't need the aluminum, but we do need the rubber. And of course, since we're in the area, we might as well grab up these 2 different cap stashes that are hanging out by these 55-gallon drums. We're going to be server hopping in order to get enough of these materials that we need to craft our Excavator Power Armor. Grabbing up a few extra caps never hurts anything. Also, keep in mind that these mole miners are occasionally going to drop nuclear waste, and we're going to need some of those in order to craft our Excavator Power Armor helmet. So make sure you grab those up as well. Not only do the mole miners drop it, but if you look around the mine inside, you might find a couple of these canisters lying around on the shelves too. So we're also going to want to go around and look for things like blowtorches or aluminum canisters. They're all over this area, and they're going to give us the oil that we need in order to craft the Excavator Power Armor. We should get enough on this location that we shouldn't have to farm oil anywhere else. Just keep an eye out for oil cans, lanterns, gas cans. You're going to find a lot of these inside the structures as well as inside the mine. Also, you're going to find bottles all over the place between beer bottles and wine bottles, and that's going to help us get the glass that we need. Ultimately, we don't need too much oil and we don't need too much glass, so all the glass that we find here and all the oils that we find here should be enough in order for us to craft this set. Alright, so let's grab up some springs now. The easiest place to do this for lower level people is going to be Camp McClintock. This is a great place to come to at least once a day to pick up some extra screws. You might get extra springs, I should say. You might get a couple extra screws, but what we're looking for is inside a lot of these little blue bins are a bunch of clipboards that we're going to be picking up. Keep an eye out on the floor as well, because it looks like some of them got knocked over. Ideally, in this location, we should find about 15 or 16 screws, which is almost enough to craft one leg as long as we got the right perk card. And I said screws again. I keep meaning to say springs. I don't know why I keep getting those two things mixed up. Also, if you haven't been here before, you're going to find one of the Overseer's caches here. And this is going to be where you're going to find plans for the large water purifier. So this is worth coming to very early on because that's going to help you get a good start on purified water. After you're done grabbing up all the clipboards from Camp McClintock, I recommend you come to Sugar Grove, which is a little more commonly known area for springs. It's going to be east of Vault 76. Aside from springs, though, you're also going to be able to grab up some screws as well as some extra oil and some glass if you need it. So as you approach the building, even starting on the outside, you're going to start finding items such as these fans, which are going to have screws. These clipboards hanging outside are going to have more of those springs. We're going to need quite a bit of springs. So make sure you're grabbing up the fans, make sure you're grabbing up the clipboards. Now, I don't know what was going on inside this building, but you're going to find all kinds of different clipboards inside these desks if you search the little cubby areas. But on top of the desks, you're also going to find a whole bunch of beer bottles. So apparently this was a cool place to work. But right in the center of the top floor, it looks like they were about to do a little bonfire and start cooking all the records here before the nukes dropped. That's going to give you the opportunity to pick up any extra oil that you might need. So just go through these desks. Make sure you're checking the top of the desk as well as the bottom. But like I said, there's a beer bottle for you. So cool place to work. And of course, this place is most known for the little filing. I suppose it's a shelving unit in the back of the lower floor, where there's this little treasure trove of clipboards. Honestly, though, if you come here and just grab those up, you're getting less than half of the springs that you could be if you just search the countertops. So make sure you do a thorough search. Get all the springs you need. You're going to need about, I think it's going to be about 34 springs total if you got that perk card. So it's going to take you a little bit of grinding, and you might have to server hop a few times in order to get all the materials you need. But once you do, go ahead and find yourself a power armor crafting station. Make sure that you have that Powersmith perk card equipped to level 2. That way it's going to cost you less materials to build this. In this case, I'm going to be crafting a level 25 set because I'm all about helping out new players. A full set of Excavator Power Armor, as I said, is going to give you an extra 100 pounds of carry weight. And that's going to really help out anyone that's trying to level in Quest, so they don't have to sit there and drop all their items. So if you're interested in a level 25 Excavator Power Armor set and you're on PC, all you need to do in order for me to give you the set is be the first one to type in the comments, level 25 Excavator Power Armor set. What I'll do is I'll meet up with you in game and we'll do a trade, and this Excavator Power Armor set is yours. All right, so here we go, a full set, looking pretty good. Let me pull up this Pip-Boy real quick. You can see that right now my carry weight on this character is 225 pounds. I'm almost overcumbered. If I hop into this shiny new set of Excavator Power Armor, it should boost me up to 325 right on the bat. Let's take a look. 325 carry weight. That's not a bad boost at all. All right, well, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you all watching, and we'll see you all next time.